Well, we begin with that developing story. It's spanning 2 counties and leaving 3 people dead. All started yesterday afternoon in Nevels. That's over in Bulloch County.
Investigators say a driver stopped to help a man who had run out of gas. After the Good Samaritan stepped out of his pickup truck, the other man jumped in and sped off. And authorities are telling WSAV that they were able to use GPS to track the pickup truck to a home along Ash Branch Church Road. But as they arrived, they saw a man matching the suspect's description as speed off in a different vehicle, a Toyota Camry.
Now, during that chase, the Camry swerved out of control and overturned into a ditch on Ash Branch Road in Pembroke. Officials say they then discovered the suspect had shot and killed himself. Back at the house where the pickup was found, authorities discovered the bodies of Kenneth and Rhonda Lanier. Both of them had been shot. Authorities are now still working to piece together exactly what happened. We'll update you as soon as we learn more. Well, with the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade just a few days away, city leaders reminding residents and visitors to plan ahead before heading downtown. And officials with the city of Savannah held their final press conference this morning. And
it was a time to outline safety, parking, and even transportation plans for this massive celebration. WSAV's Genevieve Lund explains why leaders say their goal is simple: keep the event fun while making sure everyone stays safe.
City leaders say hundreds of thousands of people are expected to flood downtown Savannah for the St. Patrick's Parade and weekend festivities. During today's briefing, officials shared some final reminders about parking, road closures, and new safety measures residents should know before crowds arrive. Officials say preparation for the parade takes months of planning and coordination between multiple local and state agencies. This year, the city is expanding security measures with 4 times as many water barricades along the parade route to prevent vehicles from entering restricted areas. Leaders also say parking downtown will be limited, and they are strongly encouraging people to park in city garages, which will have a $25 flat rate on parade day. Road closures will begin as early as 6 a.m. Friday in entertainment areas like City Market and River Street as crowds begin arriving ahead of the parade. Public transit will also move people around the city, with Chatham Area Transit offering free rides on St. Patrick's Day thanks to sponsorship from the city.
Our number one goal for St. Patrick's Day is that people are safe. We want people to be safe because when they're safe, they'll have a better chance of having a lot of fun, which is the purpose of St. Patrick's Day. You want to make a plan and stick to it. You want to be kind, you want to be clean, and you have to wear green.
Officials also want to remind residents that parade chairs and personal items cannot be set up along the route until 5 p.m. the day before the parade, and anything placed early may be removed by the city. Genevieve Lund, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Now, for those with Irish roots, here in Savannah, the Celtic Cross ceremony is a beautiful testament of Ireland's long-standing connection with the hostess city. WSAV's Evan Smoke met with this year's Parade Grand Marshal to reflect on the powerful significance of the Celtic Cross.
Saint and St. Patrick and carry this on for generations to come.
The Celtic Cross ceremony honors the Irish heritage of the past, present, and future. Held at Emmett Park, which bears the name of an Irish historical figure, someone Grand Marshal Marty Hogan spoke of.
Robin Emmett is one of those patriots of an Irish nationalist that was actually a Protestant. And it's great that we celebrate his life and for what he done for the Republic of Ireland.
The ceremony featured a march to the park after Mass at the Cathedral Basilica of St. John the Baptist, an address remembering those who had come before current local Irish descendants, and the placing of a wreath near the Celtic Cross monument to honor those who have already passed. Hogan tells WSAV the ceremony is another way Savannah helps make the saint in the holiday mean something.
These kind of ceremonies, more or less, it's also like sanctifying yourself, like to know the purification of oneself, and just remember that, you know, we need to put the saint back into St. Patrick. Other people can enjoy, you know, the secularization of it, but not the people here.
Sunday marked a full week since Hogan's investiture. The smile on his face says it all.
It's just an honor, and I'm just so blessed to have it, and we're almost there, and I just can't wait for March 17th, actually. I'm on steroids, emotionally.
And that was WSCV's Evan Smoke reporting. Grand Marshal Marty Hogan will be involved in a lot of events over the next 8 days before he leads this year's St. Patrick's Day Parade. And by the way, it is happening next Tuesday, March 17th in downtown Savannah.
Of course, if you want to avoid the trouble of looking for parking garages and side streets, shuttles to downtown will be available for the parade. You can reserve your spot now on parkwiz.com. If you're looking for parking options close to downtown for next week's parade, spots are available at the Savannah Convention Center, and parking open on St. Patrick's Day from 6 o'clock in the morning to 10 in the evening for just $25. It's first come, first serve, and no overnight parking is permitted.
And of course, there's a lot going on to get you in the spirit. So this Friday is the 3rd annual Bluffton St. Patrick's Sunset Block Party. It's happening at Oyster Factory Park, beginning at 5:30. Then Saturday the 14th, Tybee Islands Parade will begin at 3, followed by Hilton Head Islands Parade, 2 o'clock on Sunday. We do have everything that you need to know for St. Patrick's Day, the events leading up to the big day, and anything else that you need to know related to shuttles as well. You'll find that information in one place, WSAV.com/St. Pat's.
A developing story in the Low Country now is the Jasper County Sheriff's Office investigating after human remains were found nearby a local home. Deputies responded Saturday after a property owner found human remains while managing a brush fire near Gilmania Road and West Frontage Road. Officials say the remains may have been on the property for some time, and residents may see more law enforcement in the area. They do say there is no threat to the public.
Savannah police asking for help identifying the person on your screen right now. Take a good look. This person is believed to be connected to a suspected burglary. Police say the incident happened in the 8000 block of Abercorn Street on February 25th. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 912-234-2020 or use the SPD mobile app.
Hampton County Sheriff Anthony Russell hosting a community meeting tonight to address some concerns from the public about safety. It's going to be held at the Estill Fire Station. Sheriff Russell looking to discuss issues important to the community and answer many of the concerns that residents say they have. A recent news conference, he talked about the influx of violent crimes at the start of this year and the worry it was bringing to the community. Since then, they've had several more incidents, including a fatal shooting that put a 17-year-old behind bars. WSV's Danielle Cobb is going to be in attendance this evening. She'll have the latest for you tonight at 11.
Now, Time Saver Traffic, sponsored by Arrowhead Clinic, the accident doctors, where it pays to get well.
Well, for our Monday afternoon, we are experiencing some delays along I-95 through Chatham County as you approach the Savannah River Bridge. Traffic is flowing through the construction zone, but it's back toward the south where that traffic is a little bit slower moving for us this afternoon. Speeds down to around 45 miles per hour just north of Highway 21. Also along Interstate 16, seeing some delays as you head westbound through the junction at 95, along some minor delays along 95 northbound in Pooler. Other than that, no major concerns for us on the roadways for today. We are heading to the west toward Bulloch County, taking 58 minutes to get from downtown Savannah to Statesboro.